power. I don't want to have any more problems with your father.
And I want to be completely independent of him. I'm really fed up. When I told him I wanted to work, he gave me a job to be a maid in the house, then made me serve coffee in his office.
What did you do to make him put you through that?
Nothing.
Nothing?
The thing is, Regina is actually my dad's favorite, and everything's been so easy for her. And that's why I wanted to prove to my father that I can also move on with my life on my own. And if you would trust me, I swear I will not fail you.
Don't talk to me like that, Franco. The most important thing is life. And I would never, ever get rid of you, never.
All right. You can just save all your drama, but you can't change the fact that you abandoned me. And you left me with that drunkard Gisela.
That's because I had no choice. I was in prison. Franco, my mother did not used to drink and we all lived well. If I had known everything that she was going to do, I would have prevented it somehow. But then she already gave you to Eladio. And I don't want you to grow up like him. Inhumane, cold, and all he wants is money and more money. He wants to accumulate money. Franco!
Oh, well, that didn't bother you at all when you slept with him, right?
You have no right to judge me, and more so because you don't know what happened. When I met Eladio, he was very different. He was very sad. He was very sad because he said that his wife didn't love him, and that he also thought that she was pregnant with another man's baby.
Then David isn't Eladio's son? Is he Arturo's son? Tell me. Is he Arturo's son?
I need somebody who is very beautiful and sexy, but above all, who is disciplined and knows how to do her job right.
I'll do whatever you tell me.
I don't think you understand me. It isn't about that. There are many things. Oh, and by the way, there's another thing. David told me that you caused him problems with Regina.
I did it because I was hurt because he dated me first, and now he's dating my sister.
Is that so?
Well, but that's over now, and they aren't together anymore, and I promise that I'll behave myself. Sir, don't give me the job if I don't fulfill the requirements, but don't take this chance away from me because of the personal matter.
All right, then. Let's see if that's true. The contract is yours.
I like New York even better because you're with me. A lot better.
Well, to be honest, me too, my love, and I want to promise that you and I are going to travel a lot more together.
Oh, I'd like that.
Aww. How beautiful. Oh, I'm glad that you're back together again and that you came back to the city. Also that you got back together because I gave a lot of good advice to Miss Regina, right?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Petra, I want to ask you a
Yes?
question. Is Mr. Montenegro here by
No,
any chance?
Sir David. Sir Eric said that his dad is going to be late.
If you don't mind, my love, I'm going to wait for him, so...
No, listen. How about you let me talk to him first, okay?
Are you sure, Rena?
Yes.
No, in the message I heard he sounded very angry, my love. Daniela's probably mentioned it to him that you and I are
Yes,
back
and that's
together.
why
and then...
I think that the best thing for me is to talk to him first and then you come tomorrow. Trust me.
I don't know.
Sweetheart, I know my dad. It's the best way to make him understand, I promise you. It's not a simple thing.
Do you promise?
Yes.
If anything happens, let me know, okay?
Yes, and I'm going to miss you.
Me too.
Oh. Oh, how lovely. Oh,
Jeez,
oh, my heart.
Come on.
You need to go to the Human Resources Department for them to prepare your contract.
Yes, I'm going to have to sign.
Didn't your father ever teach you that you should not show too much eagerness for a certain job?
Well, I've told you that I'm not very close to my dad, unlike my sister. In fact, I'm quite angry with him and with my mom because they don't pay attention to me.
Well then, here you're going to begin to learn lesson number 1. Never show that you're dying for the job. And 2, listen carefully. You need to read the contracts thoroughly. I wouldn't like it if you don't do what I ask you to.
All right, I'll take note of your advice. In fact, I can see that I'm going to learn a lot more with you than I've ever been able to do so with my dad.
Advice number 3. And remember this well, you should never promise what you won't be able to do. And get this very clear. I don't want any excuses, no games, nothing like that.
All right, sir.
Go on, go. Hey.
Thank you.
Listen carefully. I've just sent someone for you to give her her contract. That contract is going to have additional clauses. Yes, that's it exactly. What I do need is that you ask her to read it carefully. And take note.
Thank you for coming. Come in.
Thank you. I'm very happy. I knew you were going to change your mind.
I'm sorry, but that's not it. I asked you to come because I couldn't talk about this at the office.
Why? What's going on?
Sit down. I already spoke with your father, and I told him that I've decided to divorce you.
No, Consuelo, please, look. I'm just asking for one more chance. Please.
That isn't the problem, Eric. I don't love you anymore.
What? But why? Is there someone else?
No. It's simply because you took me for granted.
Consuelo, my love, my darling, look at me. I would like to turn back the clock to those days when you and I were very happy. Please, look, if that's only possible, I would change everything and we would live in our penthouse and we would be happy and I would take care of you and love you and we wouldn't have any problems.
Then it was a good thing my husband didn't arrive in New York. Perfect attorney Roweda. I'll continue to look for ways like this to delay my divorce. Oh, and I hope you can also help my son to avoid his divorce as well. Especially now that his wife's expecting a baby. What's that? Good. You definitely have to advise me about everything. Thank you and good night.
Mom? Hello, Mom.
Oh, darling, you're back.
Yes.
Did you bring what I asked for?
Yes, I brought everything. And I also have news for you.
Is it good news?
Well, maybe not so good for you, but it is for me. I saw David in New York, and he and I are together again.
Oh, darling, that's good. Your sister mentioned something, but I didn't believe her.
Are you really pleased?
Oh, very much. Because I have no doubt that this boy is your happiness. Come here. Come and tell me everything.
Eric, our problems didn't start because we were living with your parents. You cheated on me with another woman. Eric, you cheated on me.
Yes, you're right, but maybe you don't believe me. But cheating on you with Montserrat is the worst thing I've ever done, and I regret it. I was a fool to leave you aside to be with that kind of woman. I'm sorry.
Why did it take you so long to talk to me like this? I don't understand. Did it hurt you that much that she cheated on you with Gomez Luna?
It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life, my love. I'm sorry.
No.
And from then, I started to make mistakes. Yes, it's true. And that's why I lost you.
It's too bad that you took so long to talk to me like this. It's too late.
My love, we still have time.
If you think that it doesn't hurt me to end this, what you and I had, you and I would have stayed together because I loved you very much. I gave my life for you.
My love.
But it's over now, Eric. It's over for good.
You know, Mom, I never thought you would support me, but thank you very much. And now, I want to show you something. What? Are you ready? Oh no, what? Oh, my darling. I can't believe it. You are already engaged. Oh, yes. This is exciting. Oh, it's so exciting that you're excited for me. It's so exciting. I can't believe it. May I borrow your cell phone? Why? I have to take a picture of this because I can't believe it, Mom. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, show the ring then. Yes, put on a happy face. I can't believe you're so happy about this. Listen, even though you doubt it, I will always want you to be happy. Thank you. Daniela won't be happy about this. But don't you worry, she'll get over it. Well, when is the wedding? Well, we haven't talked about that yet. I mean, we only just got engaged. No. Listen to me. I don't like these modern ideas. Just think about it. I promise this time I won't get involved in anything to do with the planning. But you have to think about it carefully. You must get married the right way.
My love, please, listen to me.
Eric, it's too late now.
No.
Yes, accept it. Accept it now and don't make it any more difficult.
My love, look, I can't believe it. This is not true. I can't believe that you're saying this to me.
I'm sorry. I even spoke with Agustin for him to take care of everything.
I don't want it, my love. I don't want it. No, my love, please. Look.
Eric, just accept the consequences for who you were and what you did. Now please leave.
I'm not leaving. I'm staying here because I love you.
Leave now or I'm calling the doorman.
All right. But I'm going to fight for this, my love.
Well, we're committed to our love for each other, and we want to be together forever, but we still don't know if we're going to get married or live together first. No, of course not. It's not the same. Look, luckily I got married. And now that your father wants to leave me, well, at least I can fight for something. For all of you. And prevent your father from throwing away all his fortune for another woman. Are you two still fighting? Well, the fact of the matter is, things are getting worse. He accused me of hiding his visa in order to stop him from leaving to file the divorce.
I don't know why you came back, but I just want you to know that the photo that you sent wasn't funny at all.
Oh, Daniela. Well, I don't think you're going to like this either.
Can you give me a ride? I promise to thank you very well in my apartment.
No, I can't, Marintia. I can't.
But you're not working now. What's wrong with you?
Enough. Just leave me alone.
Oh, I hate it when you get like this. I think it's very unfair that now you have shares, money, and a great car, and I don't have anything.
And so what? Huh?
What about me? When am I going to get any benefit? Franco, if you don't do what we agreed on, you're going to regret it. I'm serious.
Guess what? We have a new model now.
Ah.
It's Daniela Montenegro. And you have no idea about the contract she signed, for as much as I insisted that she read it carefully. Oh, she paid no attention to the breach of contract clause.
Is it true that you didn't want me to be born? That you asked my mom to get an abortion?
I can't believe it. You're a tramp and you stole my boyfriend.
Oh, come on. Stop talking nonsense, Daniela. You were just playing with him, but I love him very much. So you better not bother us again, because as you can see, this is very, very serious. Please don't start fighting with each other again.
Mom, I just want to defend what is rightfully mine. And don't think I'm giving you the pleasure, Regina. I'm going to get David back, and I'm never going to let you be happy with him.
Enough. Do whatever you want. And just don't forget that this ring represents his commitment to loving me for the rest of our lives.
What are you talking about?
Dad, David and I love each other, as you already know, and we just got engaged.
There is no way that I'm going to allow you to marry that idiot. So we're going to him right now, and you'll tell him that.
Answer me, is what Carrera told me true? That you didn't want me to be born?
That's right. But please, try to understand, you weren't a child that we planned.
Nor was I wanted, or loved. I knew that you didn't want anyone to find out about my existence, but it's a different story to find out that you asked that woman to get rid of me.
Those were the rules. And it wasn't that I didn't want you. You were going to change my whole life.
Sure, my godmother couldn't find out. You always do everything for her.
Franco, I don't deny that at first I didn't want you to be born. Please understand. Your mother didn't follow the rules. She went away. She decided to have you on her own. Then you know what happened. Besides, you know that my relationship with you has always been very honest. It's been closer than the one I've had with David.
Because you think David isn't your son.
David is my son. And stop all this drama, huh? Because nobody is a winner in this situation.
Daddy, please try to understand me. David and I love each other.
You can't love a guy who only toys with you and with your sister.
Because I love him, and that isn't true. He's very serious about me. Daddy just proved it to me. Come on, do you think that he organized the dinner with his parents just
Enough,
because?
Regina. I said no and that's it.
You should at least listen to her.
Do not interfere,
No, I
Nina.
will interfere because she's also my daughter.
Dad, you're right. You can't go with David.
You neither, Daniela. Neither of you is going to see that man again because he just wants to have fun with you.
But Dad...
I said no and that's final. And you know what? I don't doubt that David approaches both of you just because his father asked him to.
What? Do you think that's all I'm worth? Why do you think that someone just loves me for that? No, Daddy, please don't get things mixed up, please.
Your problems with Eladio are apart from this.
I said no, period. I don't want you to ever see that swine again.
Well, I'm very sorry. I would love to have your approval. But if you won't give it, it's going to hurt me very much. But I'm not going to leave David, because he is the love of my life.
Sure, it's easy for you to say that because you have no idea about how I feel.
That's enough. Enough! Things changed. You came into my life. And if I haven't given you my name, I have given you everything you've needed. Do you remember? Apart from everything, I've given you good advice. And I'm going to give you some more. Leave the past behind. Just think, now you have everything to be happy.
Not everything.
Make the most of everything you have today. You have health, money, power in my companies. And you're going to marry Gabriela. So don't even try to ruin all that because of resentment. And try to understand your mother, get along well with her, and that way you'll manage to be at peace. If not, then you will never be happy.
I can't believe you're speaking to me this way, honey. You've always been sensible. What's happening to you?
Dad, I just feel like you don't understand
No, the one
me.
who seems not to understand anything is you. Why do you want to be by the side of a man who doesn't respect you, who doesn't take you seriously?
David loves me.
That isn't love!
Of course it is, and how would you know? You're just letting yourself be influenced because he's allowed your son, and so what?
Why don't you understand?
Why can't you understand her, Arturo?
Stay out of this. I already told you that.
Darling, don't make your father angrier. Understand that he doesn't want you going with David, because that would prevent him from getting together with Julia.
What?
Well then, tell her that it's because of Julia that you're leaving me.
No, this isn't about Julia. It's because I can't stand this kind of scene anymore. You're sick. And you make things up.
No. That isn't anything I made up. Because I saw you when you went looking for Julia at the foundation.
Yes. I went to look for her, but not because of what you think. So that's enough. I want you to go to him right now and return that ring.
I will not do that. And if you insist on breaking up David and me, I'm going to leave this house.
You see?
Mom.
Well, what do you think?
I'm very
my
proud
love?
of you. I'm thrilled and congratulations for that job. You deserve it, Mom.
Thank you, my love.
Oh, hey. Do you know what I've been thinking?
Mm-hmm.
That it would be incredible if you could sell the apartments, the ones in Santa Fe, the ones I'm building. I think it would be very, very good, and besides...
No, well, I would be delighted, honestly.
It is going to be incredible,
Oh,
Mom.
Of course it's going to be incredible because you're the one building it.
Well,
of course it will.
well.
All right, so tell me, how was your trip in New York?
The best trip of my life.
Why?
Without a doubt.
What happened?
Do you really want to know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got back with Regina, Mom. What's wrong? Why that face, Mom? No, you aren't happy about this.
The thing is that I thought we were going to have absolutely nothing to do with the Montenegros.
Hold on. No, I don't understand. You were the one who said that you didn't want any more problems between the two families, Mom. You told Dad about it. What's going on?
The thing is, Nina is very wrong. Very wrong. We had a fight.
Nina,
Yes.
Why do you say so?
Well, because she thinks that there's something between Arturo and me. And that isn't true, my love.
One more, please. No, you know what? Give me the bottle.
Here you go. It seems you want to forget everything.
Yes. Everything I've done. Everything that hurts and is painful. It's terrible. I don't want to think about it anymore. I want to forget everything. As if nothing happened.
No, listen, Mom. Of course I believe you. But I also know that what happened between the two of you was a long time ago.
Yes. And I'm glad that you believe me because Nina doesn't understand. My love, I'm not against your relationship with Regina because I know very well that you love her, but you have to understand everything's going to be more complicated.
I'm very sorry, Mom, because for Regina, I don't know if you know, but it has always been very important for her to gain her mom's love. It's always been hard for her.
I know, but now it's going to be different.
Well, it has never been easy either, and I also want you to know that I'm prepared to fight against everything to be with Regina. Besides, just look at it this way. You and Dad are much happier now, and that's going to help Nina to see that she's mistaken, that she's wrong.
I hope so.
Who is it?
It's me, my love, Eric.
Eric, why are you here?
I'm very lonely. Don't leave me, my love. Don't leave me.
Eric, you're drunk. Go home.
No, my love.
Go to your
I'm
house,
not going
please.
because you're my wife.
No, Eric. No.
My love, you and I have to be happy again, please.
I said, no, not anymore. Eric.
My love.
No.
I love you.
Eric, please leave. Enough. Let me go.
No, my
This
love.
isn't the way.
Yes, my love. Forgive me.
David,
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What's going on?
my dad wants us to break up. But I'm not going to do it. I've left the house, and I decided to leave for good.
Eric,
My
this isn't the way. Let me go.
I
Let me go
love you.
now. Stay away. Leave me alone, Eric.
I'm not going to leave you. I love you, my darling.
That is not true.
It's
I wish
true.
you had loved me, Eric. I wish.
I love you, my love, and I miss you, and I want you with me.
Perhaps you want me with you, but not because you love me. It's because of the shares your dad gave me.
Of course not.
Of course it is. I know you, Eric.
My love, look, come back to me. If you want, I'll live with you here.
No.
I'm sure that we're going to be happy here because we're going to be far from my family, right?
Eric, it hurts me too, but enough. It's over. There's no turning back. Leave. The only thing now that holds us together is this baby.
That's why. My love, for him, we have to fight for him. He deserves that. He deserves to have a mom and dad who love each other.
Eric, imagine if he has to live like this, seeing us fight all the time. No! Now leave.
No, I love you.
No, let me go! Enough! Leave, Eric. Or I'll call the police. Or someone else. And let me remind you, you are still a suspect of the murder of Montserrat.
All right, I'm leaving. But I will come back. And I'm going to fight for you. Because I love you and we have to be together.
Take it easy, my love. Don't worry, you aren't alone. I'm right here and I love you with all my heart, so it's all right. Come in.
I feel exactly the same way that you do. And that's what gives me the courage to face the whole world.
I can't believe that your dad reacted that way. I understand perfectly how much you love him and how hard all this must be for you.
It's so ironic. Your father warned me in Querétaro that the day would come when I would have to choose between my dad and you. And it turned out to be true.
No, my love. I trust that with time your dad will understand that you and I have the right to be happy.
My dad wanted me to return the ring and forget all about you. But I'm never going to do that. I understand Franco. He is so full of resentment. And that's precisely why I have to be close to him.
Do you really think that he can change the way he is right now?
I'm very sure he can. But why do you doubt it?
No, well, I mean, maybe he'll turn out like Gisela and may the heavens help us. Oh, she was, well, selfish like no other. Oh, I'm really sorry. I know she was your mother, but I'm only telling the truth.
I know perfectly well what my mother was like. But I wasn't able to do anything for her. Now for Franco, I can.
Look, Caridad, if there's anything that you need, don't hesitate to tell me, okay?
Oh, but you've done more than enough from me. You've listened to me and supported me.
Well, we do it because it's obvious right away that you're a very good person.
Franco is also a good person. I'm sure you're going to see that in time, and you will realize I'm right about him.
I don't want to disappoint you, but Franco told me that he didn't want you. And no matter what you do, well, he's never going to accept you.
Yes, he told me that too. But I'm going to make him change his mind.
Then, did you like everything I chose?
My love, of course. I love everything. It's all very pretty.
The only thing I can't show you is the dress. I'm going to wear it that day.
Oh, hey, don't tell me you're superstitious.
No, but I want it to be a surprise for you. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Hey, there's something we haven't talked about.
I know. The honeymoon.
Yes, but there's something more important that I would like to
More?
know. Yes. How many children would you like to have?
No, I don't know, my love. You know perfectly well that anything related with that matter, it affects me. Well, it affects me a lot. What do you want?
Aren't you going to look for Regina?
What for? She doesn't want to listen to me.
So do you intend to stop caring about her for that? She's your daughter, and your favorite, of course.
Worried like you are now is how I would have loved you to be for our children before.
Yes, I know that to you I'm the most irresponsible of all mothers. But you know what? The one who's wrong now is you, and you have to apologize to Regina.
That isn't going to happen. She isn't going to be with that guy. I'm going to make sure of that.
You're really willing to do everything, just so you can be with Julia.
Do you feel better now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, because when I'm in your arms, I feel protected, as if nothing can hurt me.
I promise it will always be like this. And I want to thank you for defending our love that way. And I swear you won't regret it.
Desperté en la oscuridad sin dejarte de pensar. Sigue tu huella en mi almohada. Veo tu rostro frente a mí. Siento que aún estás aquí. Todo mi cuerpo te extraña. Puedo ver tu sombra en la luna.
You know, you were right to tell David that his relationship with Regina wasn't going to be easy at all.
Oh no, my poor boy. He seems so in love that he doesn't realize what it means and what it implies to be dating the daughter of Arturo and Nina.
Well, yes. But the truth is that this time I don't want to have any problems with them. Arturo has told me openly that he's in love with you.
Yes, I understand.
Well, to be honest, I don't understand him. He's changed a lot because, well, now I hear that he isn't treating his family very well. For example, Daniela. She told me so herself. And speaking of Daniela, I want you to know that from this day on, Daniela Montenegro is going to be working for me.
What did you say? Let's see. You don't want anything to do with him and then she works for you?
Well, let's see. What can I say? She decided to be a model, and the manager of the agency that I've been working with for some years now sent her over. Yes. So I told her, listen, I need new faces for the new campaign, and, well, the one who turned out to be the most appropriate for this kind of campaign was Daniela.
It seems to me, Elijah, that you're not thinking. And that is probably going to give you problems.
Well, but how was I to know that David was going to get back together with Regina, right? Because if I had known, obviously, I wouldn't have hired Arturo's daughter.
I don't understand why, when there are so many models, so many faces, different images. Tell me, why did you choose precisely her? Why?
Well,
I want you to explain it to me. Is it because she's right for the campaign, or do you have other intentions?
only for the campaign. Honestly, now with what you're telling me, let's see if it doesn't turn out to be more complicated than efficient.
Don't be silly, darling. Don't give him the pleasure and stay here. This is your home, and you can count on my support. Oh, Mom, thank you. I really needed to hear that.
Honey?
I just don't...
Petra told me that you were back. You broke up with David, right?
No. I just came here to get clothes, and I'm going back to him.
Don't be a fool. Please, Regina, look. Eladio is furious. I won the contract with Ashmore from him, and he's going to get even. And I don't want it to
Daddy,
be with you,
please,
my
that's
love.
enough. Stop
What?
being so paranoid. Keep that to yourself and your business. David and I are apart from all of that, and we're fine. Just try to understand
That isn't true, for heaven's sake. That isn't going to help today, all right? Today we get the contract for Fiesta Americana. So then...
What? No, I don't know. I don't know who's going to win it. The best one's going to win, the one who deserves it. That's a different
You don't know what
story
you're saying,
altogether.
Regina.
Yes, I do know. And that's why I'm telling you that as long as you don't accept David, I am only going to see you as my boss. But not as my father.
Wait, hold on. Couldn't you really hire another model other than Daniela, Dad?
David, the campaign the way I planned it was delayed a great deal because of Montserrat's death. Now with the changes, the best option was Daniela.
And besides, I don't think it's right to fire someone for personal reasons, son.
Of course. Besides, I already spoke to her and she promised to behave correctly. Why don't we just go to the commercial shoot? Franco's there.
Okay, hold on, Dad. If Daniela's with the company, if she works in the company, she's going to bring problems, and there are probably going to be scandals. There will be problems. My question is this: did you really hire her for the campaign, or is it something against the Montenegros?
Your mother has already asked me the same thing. I honestly understand your doubts. So I will repeat it once more to both of you. I'm telling the truth.
Yes, but please, I ask you not to make this a matter of discord between the two of you.
Hold on, Dad. You have no idea how Daniela has annoyed Regina. She's made her life impossible.
Yes, let's see, my love. But look, I'm going to tell you something. If Regina handles these things intelligently, she won't allow herself to be provoked by Daniela.
Exactly.
Right, well now Regina's left her home, okay? She's most probably going to live with me now.
Cut! My goodness, you're beautiful.
Oh, thank
Sublime.
you.
Guys, 3 minutes, please. Let's take a rest. You're divine, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Let's see. Play it back, please. I want to see her.
How about that, Pussycat? I told you that I was going to be fantastic.
Yes. You are incredible. Just try not to be so seductive. My uncle doesn't like you to be so suggestive.
Is that what he asked for Montserrat for?
Yes. I think that deep down he's always trying to find Julia in another woman.
Oh, well, he must like Montserrat a lot because he even got involved with her. But I would never do that.
I think it would be better for you to do that with me, right? I mean, after all, I'm going to be left with all this.
Don't exaggerate. Everything will be for David. Or what? How do you plan to get rid of him?
Whatever I earn is going to be with my work. And life is full of surprises. You'll see.
Eric, please wake up. Can't you see how much it hurts me to see you like this?
Oh, my head hurts.
This aside from the fact that your father went to work in a terrible mood. Take this. He had a fight with Regina.
Consuelo kicked me out of her house.
Well, I can imagine just by looking at you.
I'm desperate. I don't know what else to do to stop her from divorcing me.
Yes, and I feel desperate too. But I'm not looking for a solution in a bottle. You have to learn to keep your head above water.
Okay, all right, Mom. I'll think of something.
I've already done it for you, because Attorney Rueda gave me the solution to your problem. And because of that, you're going to gain some time to convince Consuelo. Hopefully it will make her come back to you.
Where did you get that idea? Or are you thinking that Mrs. Julia and your dad...
No, of course not. What I think is that... well, that my mom is so hurt that she doesn't know how to justify the fact that my dad simply stopped loving her. That's all.
And if it were true?
No, that would be the limit. I just wouldn't be able to stand that. Because, well, if it were true... no, well then I'd have to break up with David.
No, you'd better talk to your dad first. And, I don't know, get him to explain the situation to you.
I guess you're right.
Please think about what I asked you about staying here with me. I don't want to be alone. I'm scared your brother might come back again and find me here all alone. I'd feel much better having you here with me.
Oh, Consuelo.
All right, please, everybody, get ready for the panel. I want it in 5, 4, 3.
Would you give me a second, boss? I'm going to correct the light for her to look beautiful. Just a second.
3 minutes, man, please. Come on, guys.
All right. Let's take a look. Just a little bit more powder here.
Where are you going? I cannot believe you. I had enough putting up with Gabriella and now this. Foolish girl too? Are you serious?
Hey, calm down. You know very well that I like you better than either of them.
Oh, really now?
Yes, I'm serious. Don't be jealous. What's more, I was thinking of giving you the car I used before.
Really?
Yes, really.
How cool. Come over here.
How are you, Mr.
Franco.
Eladio?
I'm fine. Don't go, Marintia. Come here. I'm glad you're here. Come over here. You know Caridad, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Right. Well, she'll work with you, and I want you to teach her everything you know.
Yes, sir, whatever you say.
But pay attention, because I'm going to give you this instruction, and you have to follow it. From this moment on, Caridad will take care of everything. Everything under Franco. You do understand me, right?
Sure, yes, sir.
Everything. Everything that's yours, huh? Montenegro.
May I come in?
Come in.
What's up?
Miguel, I need you to talk to Regina.
Why?
She got back from New York and she had a terrible fight with your dad because she went back with David.
Ooh. She must feel terrible. You know that she adores our father, but don't worry, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I know that we can always count on you.
Always. I love my sister very much, and you know that I'll always be there for whatever you need. You look beautiful.
Consuelo. You know what? I'm sick of always finding you together.
Don't shout in here.
Eric.
Listen to me carefully. Forget about your freedom because we will not get divorced. Because by law, we have to wait until our baby's born.
That was
Thank you very
incredible,
much.
sweetheart. You were very good.
I took your behind-the-scenes shots, so you could see. Remember that you can't upload it to any social network sites. It's still confidential.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is your call sheet for tomorrow. Just go over it with Martha. Check the accessories and wardrobe you're going to use tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm tired. I'd rather see that tomorrow. Oh no, on second thought, forget it. Or my boss Gomez Luna will kill me.
Daniela, listen. I need something more sensual, more suggestive. You need to think a little more about the audience that is watching you.
Listen, why did Eladio assign Caridad to you? Is he already suspecting us and he wants to separate us?
No, no way. What I can assure you is that I'm going to make her life impossible until she resigns. Mark my words.
But why?
Because that woman is my mother.